Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung began his final day in Japan with a visit to Horyuji Temple, one of Nara Prefecture's most iconic landmarks. Alongside him was Japanese Prime Minister PM Takaichi. The two leaders toured the temple's western precinct, home to several of the world's oldest surviving wooden structures, and posed for photos in front of its 5-story pagoda. The Blue House says the visit was intended to further strengthen personal rapport between the two leaders. South Korea's ICT exports reached a record $264.29 billion in 2025, up 12.4% from the year before. According to the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Resources, exports in December alone also rose 32.4% year-on-year to $30 billion, driven largely by strong demand for semiconductors and storage devices used in global AI data centers. Semiconductors led the growth with a 22.1% increase, with strong gains in exports seen to countries like Taiwan, Vietnam, and India. Despite the increased adoption of OLEDs in IT devices, display exports saw a decline of 9.5% due to falling unit prices and weak demand for LCD panels. December marked a record 11 consecutive months of new all-time highs for exports in the sector. South Korea's job market in 2025 remained sluggish for a second straight year, with job growth in the 100,000 range. The Ministry of Data and Statistics on Wednesday said the total number of people employed reached 28.77 million last year, an increase of 193,000 compared to the year before. While this marks a slight rebound from the previous year's lows, it remains well below the peak growth seen in 2022. The manufacturing and construction sectors saw a decline, shedding 73,000 and 125,000 jobs respectively. The generational divide also deepened. While jobs for seniors surged, the core workforce contracted significantly. Employment for those in their 20s plunged by 170,000, and those in their 40s saw a drop of 50,000. The overall employment rate for those aged 15 and older inched up slightly to 62.9%. South Korea's benchmark KOSPI soared past the 4,700 mark on this Wednesday for the first time, extending a 9-day winning streak. The index closed trade at 4,723.1. bolstered by institutional investors, amid confidence in South Korea's tech sectors. Given this latest milestone, market analysts believe the 5,000 mark is on the horizon. K-pop superstars BTS will kick off the group's much-anticipated comeback world tour in April. According to the band's agency Big Hit Music on Wednesday, BTS's first world tour in 4 years will begin with concerts on April 9th. 11th and 12th at Goyang Sports Complex near Seoul. BTS will then travel across North America, Europe, South America, and Asia, holding a total of 79 shows in 34 cities, which Big Hit Music says is the largest number of performances ever for a single K-pop tour. The group will return to Korea mid-tour in June for concerts in Busan. And BTS are also set to release the band's 5th full-length album on March 20th. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.